Hello students and welcome to a new video. In this video you're going to learn about the present perfect and present perfect progressive. We're going to go through a review from unit 9 and it's about the present perfect and present perfect progressive. This is a summary of unit 9 and this is a review. Now as always let me show you the whole practice that I'm going to go over. And you can pause the video, work on it if you have not done so before, and then you can watch the rest of the video and review your answers with me. Okay, so let's get started. The question is, fill in the blanks with the simple present, simple past, the present perfect, or the present perfect continuous form of the verbs given. Include any other words you see. In some cases, more than one answer is possible. The first one is done as an example. What do you do for a living? I work as a programmer. I've been working as a programmer for 5 years, but my job is boring. Now let's analyze these two verbs here. I work. It's a simple present, and we use the simple present to talk about daily routines. My work is programmer. I'm a programmer. So we use the simple present to talk about what we do on a regular basis, habits and routines. I've been working as a programmer for 5 years. Now, using the present perfect progressive or continuous in this verb or with this verb, the verb to work, means that the person is still working as a computer programmer. We use the present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past, continued to now, and is still going on. Now, number 3. The correct answer to number 3 is, have you ever thought about changing jobs? We use the present perfect. It's the combination between the past and the present. So, have you ever thought in the past up to today about changing jobs? 4. Yes, since I be a child. Now, when you have a specific time in the past, use the simple past. As simple as this. Now, here we have specific time, which is a child. Okay, childhood time or period. So, since I was a child, this is the correct answer. I've always wanted to be an actor. So from that moment on up to today, I've always wanted to be an actor. We have to use the present perfect. It's the combination between the past and the present. When I was in college, I was. So here again, we have a specific time in the past. Being in college, I was in college. Specific time in the past. Therefore, we have to use the simple past. I was in a few plays, but so the correct answer to number 7 is, since I graduated, I have not had time to act. Since that time, it's a specific time. Graduation is a specific time. I haven't had time to act. So it's a combination between the past and the present. From that moment on up to now, I haven't had time to act. What about you? Now the other person will respond, talking about himself or herself. I work in a computer security. If you remember here, the first person said, I work as a programmer. So the second person should respond with the same thing using the simple present because he is talking about his job, what he does on a regular basis, on a daily basis. I work in computer security. Now, how long have you been doing that? Now the question is about the length of this job. So he is interested in knowing the time this job has been going on from the past up to now. So we need the present perfect progressive. How long have you been doing that? For about 6 years. So 6 years, this person, or for 6 years, this person has been doing this job, working in computer security. Now 11. I think. Think is one of the state verbs, so it does not take the progressive form. We cannot say I'm thinking, I was thinking. And we cannot use it in the present perfect or present perfect progressive either. So the only choice remained is the simple present. I think the field of computer security is very important. Yes, it is. But lately, I use the computer for other things too. For number 12, we can either use the present perfect or present perfect progressive. I've used or I've been using the computer for other things. So lately means the past time. Up to today, I've been using the computer for other things, or I've used the computer for other things too. My hobby is genealogy. I work on my family tree for about a year. So this person is working on knowing, discovering, and learning about his family tree, and he's been doing that for a year up to today. So we need the present perfect continuous. I've been working on my family tree for about a year. Okay, so let's continue. The answer for 13 I said is I've been working. 14, last month. It's specific time, anytime. You're talking about specific time in the past, use the past simple or simple past. And anytime you are talking about an indefinite time in the past, use the present perfect. So last month, this is a specific time in the past, so I found information about my fathers and sisters. My grandfather lives with us now, simple present, now. And he likes to tell us about his past. So this one is lives with S. And 16, born in Italy, we're talking about the birth of someone. Okay, we have to use the simple past. He was born in Italy, but he come here when he was very young. This is also the simple past. We are talking about specific time, was very young. So he came here when he was young. For number 17, the answer is he came. Simple. So he has lived here most of his life. The present perfect. He has lived here most of his life. This means that he started living here long time ago in the past, and up to today he is still living. The combination between the past and the present is should be expressed in the present perfect. He has lived here most of his life. He the verb remember, negative form, not remember much about Italy. He doesn't remember much about Italy. The verb remember is one of the state verbs, same as think, as I mentioned before. So we can't use this in the progressive form. So the correct answer for 19 is simple present. He doesn't remember much about Italy. And number 20, I not find any information about my ancestors yet. So when we use adverbs such as yet, never, ever, etc., we have to use mostly we have to use the present perfect. I haven't found any information about my mothers and sisters yet. So here we learn that with yet and other similar adverbs, we have to use the present perfect. And the meaning of this sentence is I started searching and working on finding my mothers and sisters information, but up to today, I haven't found information yet. It's also, and again, the combination between the past and the present. Okay, and that's when we use the present perfect, or one of the uses of the present perfect. Okay, I know I went a little bit fast and I want to make the video long, so please, if you are not satisfied or you still have some doubts on a few things I discussed, please watch the video as many times as you want. Don't forget to practice more online. Practice present perfects, progressive, and simple past and simple present. Thanks for watching. Bye.